What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and we have to go over a crypto today that I know is going to explode. So let's talk about this. So this crypto that has a huge potential is called Hex. It is at 11.6 billion market cap. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about Hex before, but what we have to really look at Hex is look at this price for Hex. Look at how Hex has been going. So for the last day up, 7 days up, 1 month up, 3 month up, we are not down for not one of these periods right here. For not one of these time periods are we down. Like, we are like just up right now with Hex. So looking at this right now, we are completely up, way above other cryptos. You go over to any of the other cryptos. Let's go over to Bitcoin and see. Like, just look at this. Look at Bitcoin in the last 7 days down, Bitcoin in the last month down, Bitcoin last 3 months down. Almost every single crypto is looking the exact same thing, but Hex is one of the only different cryptos right now that are actually up and not down in the past, like all these other cryptos. So what is really separating Hex from all the other cryptos? And that is what we're talking about right now. We're going to talk about why Hex is going up, and we're going to really discuss what Hex is. So let's discuss what Hex is right now. So looking at Hex.com. So Hex stakes average 40% interest a year. That is a lot of staking per year. Okay, so Hex stakes average of 40% of interest per year. The first blockchain certificate of deposit, high interest, no minimum, and decentralized design. And it has over 200,000 wallets own Hex so far. So that is a lot of wallets that own Hex right now. And Richard Hart is making a new Ethereum fork with lower fees. This is huge right now. So Hex is about to be the top crypto out here. Let's see. The future of investing is here. Certificates of deposit, CDs, are common investment tools managed by banks. CDs are used by hundreds of millions of people worldwide, creating a market value in the trillions of dollars. Hex has tokens. That concept of CDs added significantly higher average interest rates, and they removed banking fees and turned it into a decentralized cryptocurrency. So by locking any amount of Hex you choose for a period of time between 1 and 5,555 days, you stake your deposit and gain interest every single day. Average APY is over 40%. Average APY for a bank CD is less than 2%. So yeah, they're saying per year you will get 40% on your investment. You put it in a regular bank, you're only going to get 2%. So they're saying you put $1,000 in the bank and you will have a extra $400 at the end of the year. That is a really big reward right there for staking. So Hex is definitely special. First blockchain certificate of deposit. This is really big, huge news here for Hex. So let's keep on reading what we have here for Hex. So Hex is special. Hex is the first blockchain CD. We just discussed that. Highly appreciating asset. Cryptocurrencies are the highest appreciating asset. This is very true. From 1 cent to $20,000. They're saying that's what Bitcoin did in 7 years. So Hex removes the middleman. Hex is the first cryptocurrency in the world with a chart of its futures locked supply. You can see when big stakes are set to expire in the future and plan around them. So Hex share price went up 302x so far. So this is definitely a 100x type thing right here, possibly even 1000x. So that's a lot of gains right there. Hex has low inflation. At writing, Hex has a market cap of $5.4 billion. That was just at the writing, and now Hex has a market cap of $11.6 billion. So that shows you how fast Hex is growing here, really fast. So yeah, number 15 globally. So yeah, over Bitcoin, over 300,000 Bitcoin and over 30,000 addresses, blah blah blah. So Hex pays 40% APY on average. That's what everyone wants to know about. That is a huge APY there, huge interest. So every day Hex stakers earn interest, and that's 40% over a year. That is a lot right there. So follow these steps in order to get it, and they're pretty much telling you how to get it. Pretty much you install MetaMask. This is the same process for a lot of different cryptos like SafeMoon and everything. So you install MetaMask on a desktop browser, and then they say step 2, buy Ethereum. Step 3, trade Ethereum for Hex. Step 4, stake it. It's simple as that. So yeah, it's simple as that. Let's see what else we have here. So they're showing the market cap, how much is staked. 61.91 billion Hex is being staked right now. Addresses 230,000 exchanges. 22 exchanges, not 22,000. But yeah, really big things going on here with Hex. So let's see what we have here with Hex. Look at the actual charts for Hex. So look at this. You know what consolidation is. You know how things kind of rise, they rise, they rise. They start to get less and less and less gains, and they also do not go below a certain point. As you can see, the lows with Hex becoming higher and higher and higher, and up here higher, and then you see the highs of Hex are staying stagnant. They're staying the same as the lows are becoming higher. This is a key point of consolidation here. We are consolidating Hex. We're going to reach this area right here, which is going to decide whether or not we break out here at Hex. So it's going to look something similar to like this before we actually break out. And this is really big right now because Hex is the only crypto right now that's going up huge right here. Like Hex is going up huge the whole time. Every single crypto has been dropping. Hex has been raising because of the high staking that they have, the high interest, all that. So Hex is about to be one of those 10x, 100x, 1000x cryptos out there, and you do not want to miss out on it. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, so definitely do your own due diligence. Make sure you do your own reading on this. Make sure you do your own research, because you know cryptos can be really risky, especially if you're putting all of your money inside of it. So never put more than what you're willing to lose. That is the number one here with crypto. But yeah, highly appreciating asset. You know, it's already went up by 352x, so that's a lot. Hex removes the middleman, pays 40% of APY on average. That's huge. And they said by locking any amount of Hex you choose for any period of time between 1 and 5,555 days, you stake your deposit and gain interest every single day. Average APY in Hex is over 40%. That's huge right there. That's a lot of money. That's passive income right there coming in. So Hex has 100% uptime. Hex has operated perfectly since launch a year ago. Hex has had 100% uptime while so many other things failed. So Hex has been doing good, they're saying, since they've launched. Transparent trading. Users value their independence and security, which may be why at writing Hex is one of the most popular coins traded in decentralized exchanges. They're pretty much big upping themselves. But yeah, this is definitely a good crypto that I'm looking at here. So I definitely have a lot of potential inside of this. I definitely believe there's a lot of potential, and this is a high risk, high reward type situation here. So there's a lot of reward right here. So Hex rewards honesty. So in the stock market, laws require blah blah blah. The Hex Truth Engine rewards users for declaring how long they'll hold and when they might sell. So that's something that never has happened before. They're breaking a lot of different grounds here. So no off switch, overperforming, rewards responsibility. Hex is more secure, bunch of other stuff. Hex rewards your foresight. Hex puts you in charge. Hex is addictive. I guess they have all these different things about Hex. Helps the environment, adds value to the second highest hash rate of the blockchain. So Hex has low inflation. So let's look at the inflation thing. So Hex has a lower inflation rate than Bitcoin did, even after the rate was cut in half twice in the first 10 years. Hex's inflation dropped down to under 3.69% in under a year, where it took Bitcoin over 10 years. Hex stakers are paid inflation to hold the price up, where Bitcoin miners are paid to sell the price down. The miners then hand that money over to foreign mining hardware companies and electricity companies. So electricity companies are often hard on the environment. So they're saying they have low inflation and they're also good on the environment. Hex is like free mining hardware. So Hex pays stakers instead of miners. So staking Hex is like getting free mining hardware and electricity. Bitcoin and Hex comparison. Some users try mining to make more cryptocurrency instead of sending your money to a foreign megacorp to buy mining equipment, which shows up late, used, and never at all. You could skip the depreciating asset and electricity bills and just stake your coins. So they're saying instead of mining, just stake, and that's how you do it with Hex. They don't mine, they stake. So this is some really good news coming out here, and definitely look out for Hex, because this is one of those cryptos you do not want to miss out on, because we have so many different cryptos like this that are just shooting to the moon. We have BitTorrent, we have SafeMoon, we have a lot of different things that are paying people to stake. We have a lot of different, we have crypto.com. Remember, like, just imagine if Hex comes over here and just breaks out over to like $1,000 per Hex. That would be huge. But let's look over here to look at the reality of everything. Look, so 1.73 billion Hex is in circulation right now. Circulating is 1.73 billion. The total supply right now 175 billion. So yeah, 175 billion circulating and 175 billion. That's a lot of Hex right there. But that's not more than what we see inside of other cryptos like Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is at 1 trillion, circulating supply, and it's still doing good. So Hex definitely has a lot of potential here. At $1, this will bring us over to 175 billion inside of Hex. 175 billion inside of the market cap. That's definitely an achievable market cap. Like, let's look at our market caps right here. Like, just imagine if Hex hit $1,000. Imagine if it hit $1. So $1 would be like 100x gain from here, something like that, 10x, whatever. It's a big gain right there. It's about 10-13x. So we definitely have a lot of stuff going on here inside the crypto market. So let's look at what we have here for our consolidation. We see we are still consolidating here inside of Hex. So Hex is about to break out. Remember, anything can happen with these crypto markets. So I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But looking at the technicals, you can see Hex does not want to go below the trend line. Hex typically stays on the trend line. So good news coming up here. This is their official Twitter. Their official Twitter has a lot of different followers here. I think 20,000 followers up there. But yeah, high interest here with Hex. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Just showing you that this has a lot of potential. So you can potentially make a lot of money out of this if you're willing to take the risk. So they also have some different stuff going on here. Hex Trust teams up with crypto crime experts. So Hex Trust, a Hong Kong-based digital asset custodian for the banking sector, has partnered with Chain Analysis, a blockchain analysis and cryptocurrency crime expert, to announce the compliance features of its custody platform. Hex Trust will adopt Chain Analysis Know Your Transaction, a compliance solution for real-time transaction monitoring, and Chain Analysis Reactor, an investigative tool for enhanced due diligence. So cryptocurrency, it's become more mainstream, blah, blah, blah. They're talking about how secure it is. And yeah, they just now linked up with this security firm. So this is huge right here. Huge news going on with Hex. And let's look at someone's personal opinion on Hex. So they say pros: no power. So there's no electricity being used, no hardware required to mine. So you stake, you don't mine. No hardware, no power. You can choose on a decentralized exchange. You stake with your own keys. You hold your own keys. Your stake mines trustless interest for the duration of the stake. Hex pays stakers in inflation to not sell and hold the price up. The longer you stake, the more inflation interest and Hex you receive. It has a huge community, which are Hexicans, doing streams daily on all platforms. So the cons: they have high penalty if you unstake early. Penalties go to other stakers. So yeah, high risk right there. Not high risk, I mean high payments for these people that are selling out and not staking. So yeah, high penalty if you unstake early. So yeah, that's just like SafeMoon and a bunch of all these other cryptos that are doing it, which is a con if you're planning on not doing this long term, but a pro if you're doing this. Pro if you're doing this long term, and con if you're not doing it long term. So Hex is the first interest gaining certificate of deposit on the blockchain. So that is a huge thing that they have going on. They're the first to do that. So they took $1 trillion bank product and put it on the blockchain. You buy your Hex, you lock it up for as long as you want, unstake it when the stake ends, do what you want with your Hex after, sell, restake. You can create a staking ladder to create passive income, sell the interest, restake the principal. So this is like a money hack right here. So it's a complete product. It works today. There are no admin keys, so it's locked. No one can change this code. So I mean, Hex is pretty solid. It's a pretty solid crypto. That's what I'm seeing here. So people are getting around 40% a year. I mean, that's a lot. And they also went up 350x in 1 year. And they're giving you 40% interest in 1 year. This is like free money right here, honestly. So Hex is about to explode here. Hex Trust raises $6 million in Series A led by QB Capital. So more good news. So yeah, more major catalysts coming out here with Hex. There's a lot of different things that are about to happen in the crypto space. But yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just kind of updating you all on a crypto that has the potential to go up 100x and the potential to really bring you back a lot of gains. I'm definitely going to be investing in this, and I'll do another video about how to buy it. I already showed you how to buy it, and they already showed you earlier on inside of here. Somewhere inside of here, I'll be able to find out later, but I'll make a specific video on how to buy it, so then you know how to buy it. But yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and check out the link in the description for a free stock with Robinhood and Webull. Remember, for a limited time only, Robinhood will be giving you 3 free stocks, and Webull will be giving you 4 free stocks if you sign up. And I will be back with another video. Peace.